Hi, my dear viewers, and I'm happy to see you here on my channel. And today you can see a lot of different charts and pictures of kids. What are these kids? Why am I showing all these kids to you? A little bit patience, and I will tell you. Well, now it's already May, and I would like to tell you about my April, what I was busy with, and what I was doing for all that month. Every day I took a new chart or a new kit and started embroidering, cross-stitching. I decided in March. I decided to take part in this crazy project. April, the month starts. I have to confess that maybe a year ago, when I firstly heard from my friend Julie, I heard that some girls, some women, maybe even men, take part in this crazy project. They dedicate a month to beginnings. They start a new project every day. And I thought that they are crazy. I thought that maybe it is already illness. How come? What's happening with them? It is better to start a new project and after this to finish it. And what does that mean to start 30 projects, for example? It's the same that it's the same as to take a lot of dishes and at the same time to start, for example, to start cooking, not to finish, not to eat anything, just to start and start and start, not to finish. Is it all right? For example, I can take a lot of recipes, 10 recipes, and I will buy all the ingredients and I will start cooking, but I won't finish. And please, it can get bad. But it's not the same story, of course. As for food, really, if you don't cook it, if you keep it even in your fridge for a month, it can deteriorate, if I'm using this word correctly, of course. And it is not good. But as for cross-stitching, fortunately, you can keep this kit for 100 years, and it'll be all right, I think. But, well, I just want to tell you that firstly, I thought that a year ago, I thought that it's crazy, but this year, I spontaneously decided to take part in this project. Why did I decide to do this? Because it's crazy, and I would like to be crazy sometimes because it's interesting, it's amazing, it's wonderful. And one of my favorite bloggers told about this, that this is like a fairy tale. And I was inspired by her words. And why not to start? I thought, so spontaneously I started doing this. Well, and I couldn't create the same video both in English and in Russian. It could be too stressful for me. And that's why now in May, I will show you all my projects, how they looked, how I started. But you will see it already started. You won't see empty pieces of canvas and canvas. Well, so, and what am I going to do right now? I downloaded an interesting program on my computer. This is like a random for pictures, and I downloaded already all the pictures inside of this program. If I can say so, of course. So, I'm sorry, a little bit patience to my English, but I will repeat it very many times that I'm sorry. Yeah. What will I repeat? I mean, if I can say so, it means that I'm not sure that it looks all right, that it sounds all right in English. So if you can correct me, if you think that you have to correct me, do it on in the comments. Yeah, you can find me in vk.com and write to me there, or on Facebook maybe, and I'll be very thankful. Well, but let's speak more about cross stitching, not about my English, or because I can do it very often and it can annoy, of course. So it's better to speak more about cross stitching. Yeah. So right now I would like to open this program, and this program will using random will show you and will show me what I will tell you about, because of course I can't tell you in one of video. In this video, I can't tell you about all of this charts, about all these charts. How many charts do I have, by the way, and kids? I will show you. It is 36. Look, I will show. Oh, it is not so easy to show all of them. Yeah, or like this. You can see this row and then this and this. And yeah. So here is the end. So 36 charts. So it's in Russian, and I have to do like this. Look, there are a lot of different charts. So this great picture, I will tell you now what it is and why I decided to start this chart. This nice house. I can't say that this is nice. I want to say that it's amazing, it's wonderful and stunning. What else to say? When I firstly saw this chart, I immediately fell in love with this. Designer is Anna Petunova. You can find her on stitch.su and in vk.com. I can share a link with you under my video. Yeah, I'll do this. If I forget, then tell me in the comments. I will do this, but I hope that I won't forget to do this. Well, as for all the houses which we can cross stitch, I know that there is such a thing, such a story, that if you cross stitch a house, it can help you to get your own, or maybe to buy a flat, or to buy a house, or to invite your flat somehow. And it's from Feng Shui, as I know, or from something else, I don't know, but people who cross stitch often say something like this. And you know what? That's why I decided a special day for this chart, for the start of this chart. It was the 10th moon day, as I remember. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it was the 10th moon day. Day of moon day, I think. Yeah. Again, I want to say, correct me if I'm mistaken. Well, I took the moon calendar and looked at this. By the way, I can tell you a secret that in this project I started 3 houses, cross stitching of 3 houses, and this is one of them. By the way, I want to say that this is the best. So, but you know, I almost forgot that I can show it to you. What I did, how I started. Just some patience. This is what I could create for that day. Well, when I started this, And I also can tell you about this piece of canvas. The size of this chart is really very big, and I couldn't find a appropriate piece of canvas, and I had to go to a special shop and to buy a very big piece of canvas. Let me remember, 1 meter, and the width is 1 meter, and the length is 1 meter and a half. Yeah, it is a giant piece of canvas, really. And it wasn't very cheap. I usually don't spend so much money on this. I can't say it how it's in dollars or in euros, but as for ruble, Russian ruble, it is 1,000 and maybe 200. If you know this course, how can you count it? I don't know how to count better. Just let me think. Well, I think that it's not that important to count all this, how much it is in euros and dollars anyway. It is 1,000 and maybe 200 rubles, yeah. And I usually, to compare, I can tell you that I usually buy pieces of canvas which are 30 centimeter 40 or 50 centimeter. And they run such pieces, you can buy them for maybe 300 ruble, and so to pay more than 1,000 ruble for the piece of canvas, it is a little bit expensive. But I didn't know what to do because I couldn't find an appropriate piece of canvas. Well, so first cross stitches were all right, I think so. You can see, maybe here you can see maybe 100 to 20 cross stitches, and this is my normal amount of cross stitches for every day. It is not so much, but on the other pieces of canvas and fabric, you can see the same amount of cross stitches, because to start a new project every day, it is not very easy. It's not easy at all. That's why the progress is not so big. And for this April, the progress wasn't important. It was more important to start. Well, but anyway, later I will embroider it, I will cross stitch it, and yeah. What else to say? I would like to tell you why I fell in love with this picture. Because I would like to have the same house, really. It's very great. It's great. It's amazing that you can come out of your house and look at the lake. Maybe it's lake, yeah, or a river, maybe. To have a river near the place where you live. This is my dream. Unfortunately, now I live far away from all the rivers, and yeah, it's a pity. Then the house itself is gorgeous, really. I can't say that this is very, very, very big, but it's amazing. It's great, and you can see light in the windows. This is also good if you think about feng shui, about the sign. What else? I like the lantern here. I like all the lanterns on the charts, on the pictures which I'm going to cross stitch. I love lanterns. What about you? Write down in the comments. Do you like lanterns too? I only can say that I don't like half cross stitches, and unfortunately I will have to cross stitch them to create them. This is the sky as I see, and the trees under the house, but the half cross stitches help us to focus on the main thing of the picture, on the house. That's why it's all right. I also like the flowers here very much. They are nice. Well, I hope that one day I will finish cross-stitching this, and I will anyway go to a special place and to frame it, to make other people specialists to frame it. Really, I won't save my, how to say it better, I won't economize my money. I will I will use as much as I can for this picture, and I think that it'll bring me happiness anyway. Maybe not the house, but something very good and good emotions anyway. So it's very important for me. This chart is very important for me, this work. Well, I want to tell you about another chart. Let's press it again, just a moment. Well, what do we have to do? This or not, or this, maybe this. Okay, another chart. Oh, I will press the button again, because this is the chart which you have already seen, or maybe not. I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. This is the chart which I didn't start during the April, during April. But nevertheless, I guess that I haven't told you about this. Let me look at this. You know what? I really like what's happening right now. As I told you already, in that in those files, in those pictures, there were also some charts, some kits, the pictures of the charts and of the kits which I am cross-stitching right now. Well, and I haven't shown it to you. I'm sorry, my child decided to disturb us a little bit. For a long time I haven't shown to you anything. Yeah, because I didn't have enough time, and I dedicated time only to my Russian channel. Well, also also because of my English, you can look at this, you can listen the time, sometimes not very fluent. But all right, I don't want to mention it anymore. Well, now it is not about April starts, but nevertheless I will tell you about this kit. This is Dimensions. You know, I think you all know this. Christmas sock. I decided to create a Christmas sock for my daughter and to use it and to put some sweets inside of this Christmas sock. I got this idea in November, last year in November. Of course, I couldn't buy it immediately and cross-stitch this because it is not very easy, and I don't cross-stitch very much. I can say that I cross-stitch much. I think so, but I don't do this very fast, and so for me 300 cross stitches a day, it's all right. If I do more, then I can't dedicate any time to my child, to I don't know, to my home, to something else, to learning languages also, and so on, to my dog also. Well, and that's why it's all right. I couldn't cope with this till the new year. If we speak about November 2018, I mean, and 2000. I bought this kit in November. I used that great day, Black Friday, and it cost a little bit. It was a little bit cheaper. Yeah, so it was great deal for me, and I started cross-stitching this in January, and well, they it was a period in my cross-stitching life, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 1 week, when I was very inspired by this kit, and I decided to cross stitch more than I can even. That's why there is a big progress here. I think so, that this is a big progress, but nevertheless I have to cross stitch more. Well, I would like to show you the picture, how it looks, if you don't know, but I'm sure that you all know this. By the way, why I decided to take this, because here you can see that this is Aida 18 count. It is great because you can see the details, which are very, very beautiful, and they are like a picture, not like well, just let me find this word. Well, the details on this picture are very precise, if this word is all right. And I can also add from myself that you can distinguish all the details here very easily. Thank this account, Aida 18. I'm a crazy person. Why am I showing my screen to you if I can take the kit itself and just make the video using this paper? It is better. Yeah, I'm crazy, really. But okay, look at this nice picture. This is really great. I like the fact that there are two children here, and that there is a dog also here. About very many details. This is what I told you already. I have told you already, yeah. And the children are really so nice. As for me, so I have only one child, and what maybe if I cross stitch this Christmas sock, maybe God will send me another child, who knows. So maybe it'll be he'll be, no, the child will be a boy. Who knows? But these are just my thoughts. This is my fantasy. I like starting a new chart, or not a new, but well, maybe an old chart or a kit, and I like thinking that it can bring me something. I don't know how it can happen, like I take it like something magical. Yeah. What about you? Do you have the same thoughts about this? Do you believe that cross-stitching can be magical, can have magic in itself, and can bring you something? I would like to know it. Well, so I would like to finish this Christmas sock by December, yeah, this year, of course. That's why this kit is something very, very important for me. My daughter has to get it, really. But I'm very afraid to sew two parts together, the cross-stitched part and another part, in order to create a sock, because I can't sew, really. I don't have any sewing machine. I can't sew, but I have to learn how to do this. Yeah, I hope that I will cope with this. But I think that it will happen in December. I hope so. Well, this is my story. I think for today I have to finish my story about my starts and about my charts. Not my charts, but about the my projects, which I cross-stitch. In my other videos, I will show you all my charts. I will show you my progress. Maybe by the day I will use this random with pictures, and by the day I will show it to you. I will have more cross stitches on my projects, and it'll be even more interesting for you to look at this. Well, and today I want to thank you for watching my channel. I really, I'm really very happy to read very kind comments under my videos, and you inspire me to create more videos. I'm so happy to read comments in English. This is great, really. I love this language. I also could create videos in German, or maybe one day in Italian, but I'm afraid that, yeah, Italian, this is what I really love, but I still can't speak, and I'm beginner. But as for German, I could describe all my charts in German. But if you want, then write down in the comments, and maybe one day we'll create something in German. But now I want to promise that I will create more videos in English, and I hope that I'll do this. And so thank you so much for your attention. Well, it was Anna Skylark. You also can look at me on my channel in Russian, Divne Kresike Sani Skylark, if you want, of course. So I love you all, and I wish you more inspiration in your favorite hobby. So be crazy, it is great. So see you next time. Bye bye.